Welcome to the channel. Presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Ropes, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
Everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. Check us out. Follow us, the Beeline ENT LLC. I'll see you there.
2,000 years later.
It's game time. It's game time.
WTW Wrestle Talk Wednesdays.
Check it out. First at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the Commission Talks, baby. Me, Brian B., Warren Marlowe, the American Prodigy, and of course, your man Dre on Wheels from the 1130 podcast, talking that wrestling. Yeah, join us Wednesdays. And after that, of course, you got STR Nation, baby. Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. Brian B., Slim, Lay, Ray, that's right. Come join us. Leave your comments, fantasy book, and show the world who you care about in pro wrestling. Wednesday nights, WTW. Let's go.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Get more W. That Gentlest energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing, is there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB, and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one, 'cause there's something special about you.
We back. Yo, what's good? It's me, Brian B, and it is Sunday night. Yo, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year we started this thing called Live on the Line. That's right. Yo, check it out. Welcome back. It is Sunday. It is another episode of Live on the Line. I'm sorry that I haven't been here for the first couple Sundays. Bah! Yo, listen, a lot of stuff be going on, and you don't got time, right? You got to cook Sunday dinner. You got to get kids ready. You got to do all this extra stuff, whatever. But I just been a little lazy, bro. I'm trying to like take a little time out. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot coming back when I came back in August, so it's like kind of just got held up. The wrestling show got real big. I wasn't expecting that. So listen, first off, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you do all that YouTube stuff so you keep following us because they canceling TikTok and they try to do all this shit, bro. They want to silence us. But no, we ain't never gonna be silenced. Yo, check it out. I got a full panel in the room with us tonight. We're gonna really be talking some fun stuff. It's not gonna be too too much hard stuff. You know, people talking about the eclipse and everything. Like, listen, who cares? Who cares? How many times we're supposed to be dead already? Like, this shit is a dream. I don't even know if we're alive anymore. But we ain't talking all that crazy shit, bro. We just want to have some fun and really enjoy, like, the time getting back to the regular routine here. Live in the Line is back. We're gonna be here for pretty much every Sunday that I can, going forward or whatever. But like I said, we have a full room. I want to state this every time I do a show now. I want to make sure that everybody knows. Everybody who takes their time to be out on the Beeline, anybody you see, please take your time to go and support their channel, man. Hit their YouTubes up, hit their Facebooks up, everything, TikTok, Twitter, everything, whatever they're doing, and share and support and creators because we need it, bro. This is our bread and butter, bro. That's what we're doing right now. Yo, man, I hope everybody had a really great day. It's been a good Sunday. I'm trying to over here find out and see if I got something on the line because I know I got one thing I got to do before I start my show. And if you guys don't know, then I don't know. I know it's been a while, but hopefully you remember because it's this. Let's go.
This is a breaking news report. Breaking news.
People, it's time to get
All right, it's official. When you hear that, it's official. You might hear this too. Please, maybe. There you go. Oh shit. We coming back strong over here, yo. Oh shit, I'm Batman. Okay, all right. What else we got?
Emotional damage.
Okay. Don't tell him, all right? Just leave me. Yo, we got some sound effects going on now, bro. We're trying some new shit over here in the Beeline Studios. Bah! Yo, we got some guests on. We're going to bring him into the stage right now. Coming first. He's the only other guy got on with me, but he's very familiar to the show. You might have just caught us on our fellas episode we did on the web show, our 99th episode of the web show. Thank you guys so much. I have a lot of clips, man, a lot of clips that I'm about to be distributing. Really, really awesome shows from over the years. I'm about to really be throwing full force at you guys. Hope you guys like it and follow it. But you might know him from What the Shit Podcast. He does a lot of stuff. He's always on this show, and he got a great perspective. My man, DC. What up, D? There he is.
Oh shit! What's up? What's going on, people?
We called him. Hey. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I didn't know if you done that. DC, what up, bro?
I'm blind today. What's going on? I got something in my pocket. What's good? I'm chilling, man. Having a good day.
Yeah, definitely glad to have you, man. Sunday, bro. Listen, I had to bring you in first, man, because we the only fellas here tonight. We got a room full of beautiful ladies. They're gonna come on here and we're gonna talk some fun stuff here to kick it off. We got another face that that runs the place over here. She's gonna come back in here with her great perspectives and great point of views. That's gonna be my girl, Tara Michelle. What up, T?
Hi, thanks for having me back. I love it here.
Oh, yeah.
Am I supposed to introduce myself now? DC didn't, but am I supposed to introduce myself now?
Okay, here we go. Fireworks already. We didn't even start.
I didn't know. I didn't want to start talking, but you can find me on YouTube at Opinionated Sense and on Opulence Radio, Truthfully Opinionated, Monday nights, 8 p.m. CST.
Nice.
I ain't introduced myself because I didn't want people to follow me or find me or know who I am.
Yeah, he's undercover now, so we can't fuck with DC right now.
You off this whole month. I don't even know why I've been doing shows for you, but
yeah, we appreciate it. We love having you on, bro. But guys, we got two more that you have seen in the past. They were actually on a Live in the Line quite a while ago. Yeah, they're back down and they wanted to come talk some junk. They saw we were coming back in. So from another day, another vagina podcast. Check it out. We got Natalie and Jen. What up, y'all? Bringing y'all to the stage together.
Hey guys.
Hey, I just followed.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Yeah. Thank you guys for
Do
coming
we
back. DC,
start
you say you
talking
just
about
followed?
vaginas now, or do we wait?
Give it 5 more seconds.
Yeah, we
FT.
want to wait. We want to wait. We want to wait. But all right. So, but yeah, we're definitely going to talk about vaginas because we love them. Y'all have them. So, but
Yeah.
thank you guys. Thanks everybody for who's watching right now. If you guys subscribe to all these awesome people, they definitely have a lot of content that you will enjoy if you enjoy mine as well. But guys, let me start off by saying, how's everybody doing this Sunday night? First live in the line back for the year. What's going on, guys? Everybody good? Have a fun day.
Everything's
Anybody go to the
good.
zoo? Yeah. Sunday is a double-edged sword, yo. I went out and I did a whole bunch of yard work. I woke up at 7:00 in the morning, and I worked my ass off, and now I'm sore. So
Why would you do
trying to get
that?
the summer ready. Man,
Why would you do that on the Lord's Day? Like,
I had to get stuff done. We don't really do anything on Saturday because
only thing you
my
have to
girl.
do, stay black and die, maybe pay taxes in between. That's the only thing you have to do.
Listen, man, that would be great if I wanted to live in a box.
I didn't think they have to work. I just said those are the two staple rules.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. That is definitely some hardcore shit. But I had to get my shit together. I wanted to as well because we garden in the spring and everything. Anybody else do that? Anybody got a garden they build, grow some vegetables and shit?
Nah,
No.
dog.
Man, I'm
No.
lonely.
I used to do it in the community garden, but they steal. And I literally had to stop myself from punching a 67-year-old lady in her face about my strawberries. So I knew it was no longer safe for me to participate in the community garden.
Now, how you gonna stop Miss Bertha from getting her groove back? You know she's about to use them strawberries on old Henry.
Oh, she should have grew them then. She should have grew them then. I don't do theft at all.
Community.
No, you get your own bed. You know what, DC? You get your own bed to tend to. What she grew was hers, and it was supposed to be mine. So
you try to tend to her bed with your strawberries.
Tara, I gotta say this: you're the only person we can talk about gardening, and you can still find some violence in that shit. So
listen,
congratulations.
You know why you gotta steal though? People irk. They irk. But she was old, so I couldn't react. It's fine. I'm still a little civilized.
Borrow the strawberries. That's how strawberries was that ripe.
Jen and Natalie, how you guys doing, guys? It's nice to have you guys on. DC and Tara, they're at home right now. You know when you got that friend when you go to their house all the time, you just walk and they eat out their refrigerator. That's them. They on the show. They always on the show.
Fuck your couch.
How you guys doing? How's the show going? How's another day, another vagina?
It's been good. We started our season 2. We had a lot of guests on. Having guests on is a whole new thing.
Yeah,
they'll talk for an hour and we're kind of like, okay. I mean, you know how that is. You got a lot of guests on your show.
Yeah. I think Tara, do you have guests also when you do you host any guests or anything?
No, I don't like people for the most part. So
she likes us. She likes us. Yeah.
She don't. She was just here, so she'll.
No, I just do 30 minutes and then we play it because I'm doing it on the radio. So I play music half the time and talk half the time. So no, it's just me.
Yep. Shout out to Opulence Radio as well. Amron, I do have your slide. I gotta get it back into the thing. I thought I had it in there this one, but I'll have it for the next one. But definitely shout out Opulence Radio for sure. But DC, you be having guests on, right, on your show, or did you not anymore? I don't know if you got are they called guests at this point? Because we're all like a crew and shit. So I mean,
actually, this season coming up, I got at least April and May full of guests, and they're all new people.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
That's awesome. He's like the networking king and bringing newbies into the fold and giving them a chance to shine. I love that, DC. Awesome. You're our little unicorn.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. I'm gonna get used to these sound effects.
Take it as a compliment.
I guess.
But yeah, you guys are right. Like, I kind of stepped away from guests. I did start off with a lot, like all the way. I think my first guest was on episode 3 of the web show or 4. And I had my sisters, my fiance's sisters on, and they had like a new product they were trying to do. So they wanted to come on the show and talk. So that was like the first one to give me a little practice. And from there, man, yeah, we've had a lot of guests, yo, but it's not that I'm against them, but I don't know, man. It's a lot of coordination. You gotta, send out your schedule. You gotta be free. You gotta be available. I like just doing the live and just.
I got a link that I use, so that just makes it easy.
Yeah. Do you use what what the hell is it called? I don't even remember the damn app.
Mine is Captivate, so I use Captivate to do my show, so they automatically give you a booking link within the thing, so I can just have everybody's schedule, and it automatically goes there, and then I can just use their information and put it into the show notes. I'm lazy. I work smarter than I.
Yeah, our last guest, like she was really great. I mean, super smart and had a lot of good information, but I could tell she never been on a comedy podcast before because we said a lot of crazy shit and she was like, okay. You know, and we didn't even get drunk. We didn't even get drunk on that podcast because we didn't know how she would take it.
Oh wow.
Listen.
I like them strawberries.
So if you're looking for our only sober podcast, it dropped tonight.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys find yourself like kind of restructuring yourselves with the guests that you have on, or do you kind of just be yourselves as much as possible?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we be ourselves. We're gonna be having dirty talk and dirty language and a bunch of jokes and stuff, and a lot of people, like, we had a sex coach on the show. She was all for that. She was talking about dropping trousers. She was talking about all kinds of stuff. And we had a good time. But then we do have more reserved type, more professional type guests. So we try to take it down a couple notches when they're on.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely that was one of the things that I said when I came back. Like, I didn't want to do anymore. I don't want to fuck around with people that I wasn't interested in. When I was over there with the publicist and everything like that, I had shows. I mean, almost I think it's about 30 shows that I just did and I never put out. I was because it was fucking boring. I hated it. It was just nobody talking about nonsense. One guy was talking about a book that he wrote, and he was just going on and on like it was the greatest thing on the planet. And I'm just sitting there playing on my keyboard.
What was it called?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. I was just there.
Horrible.
I think you really need to release that episode. Now I want to hear it.
And I kind of want to hear it.
Yeah, listen.
I don't.
You won't at the first 5 minutes. The best part is the intro.
Damn.
But yeah, man. Oh, I think Nat dipped out. Nat slid out. She was like, "Oh, fuck these niggas, they crazy." But
I'm sure she'll be back.
All right, cool. Yeah, I want you guys on. You guys got good perspective last time. Last time you guys came on, we had talking about guests. We had somebody on. He was on, and he had an interesting perspective. I know. Oh, there she go right there. He was saying some stuff. What up, Nat? Welcome back.
All right.
No, you good. But last time you guys were on, we had it was a guy. He came on and he kind of had an interesting perspective. And I was rewatching some of the clips that we had made, and he was saying like a lot of things. I don't know, man. I feel like we're in.
Are you talking about the guy that was on shrooms the whole time?
Yeah. He was like out of his mind and shit. Like he definitely was like doing drugs or whatever he was doing. But he had like a really. It's weird when people have like this generalized understanding of people, and it's one thing to like kind of generalize off of just what you see, but I think it's another thing when you try to generalize people and you try to make it factual, like, you know, literally just try to say, hey, this is how people all are. I can't remember exactly what he was saying, but I know he said something about like, oh, when somebody's talking about you, it means that it's bad. Like if you hear somebody talking about you, that means automatically it's something bad. Would y'all agree? DC and Terrell, do y'all agree with that?
In my case, probably so.
No, probably. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. I didn't agree with that shit either. Why would you? I know you. DC like to fuck around, so I don't know when he's serious or not. But
he's not being serious at all.
Why would you think that it's bad? Like if you just heard somebody, like you just passed by somebody, you heard they were talking. Yeah, but even if they don't know you, like if you just passed by somebody and they were talking, I mean, they were like,
I don't really pay attention to that. If you can't say it to me, then it don't really matter.
That part.
I agree with that.
Like one-sided beef is a horse. Like you can't be mad at me.
Yeah. I was lost. Damn, I gotta get these fucking sound effects good.
Or a cow, maybe. Why a horse? I don't.
It's just one-sided. If you got a problem with me and you don't say nothing to me, then that's your problem. Sleep well.
That's a good way to.
No, that's right.
Remember, he was saying that I was wrong because if people talk shit about me, I let it hurt my feelings. I should never do that. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to come on this show and say that I never get my feelings hurt because I'm trying to tell my viewers that, hey, I'm just like you. And I think 100% of women are going to say, yeah, okay, there has been a time that the shit they said hurt my feelings. So it
Do you
really
mean?
kind of blew my mind that that was his perspective.
Do you mean?
I'll actually jump in, piggyback off what you said, and add to it 100% of human beings. There's nobody who hasn't, men or women, who haven't been talked about by somebody. If it was their dad, their mom, a sibling, where they didn't get their feelings hurt. I just, unless you're 2 years old, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I mean that's just human emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a human emotion, and you're absolutely right. And that's how I felt that when he was kind of generalizing the statement, I was like, you can't really just say that just dropping on somebody and be like, yeah, listen to that and take that for whatever. Because I get the point he was trying to make. He was basically trying to say like it's your decision if it hurts your feelings or not or whatever. Like I think that was like the generalized topic that he was trying to say or whatever. But I still like you're still pretending like you're still, if somebody says something and you say to yourself in your head, wow, I don't like that, and you have to make a decision to say, oh well, I'm just going to ignore it. That's fine. That's your way of handling the thing that you didn't like. But you had that defense because you didn't like the shit. Don't try to act like you're a fucking different species or something like that. And you no, it didn't hurt me. I just didn't. Nah, bro.
He said it's you have a choice as to whether or not something hurts your feelings. If you walk into a room or you're around a corner and you hear somebody say something absolutely horrible about you, unless you're detached from emotions, that's going to hit first before logic and, well, should I let this affect me? Now you have time to think afterwards and say, okay, let me process who this was that said it. This person means absolutely nothing to me. Let me recall that hurt and move on about my business. But the way that this guy sounds to me, he's probably another Kanye believer that slavery was a choice. He sounds like a complete idiot. So no.
Oh shit.
No.
Hey, and Brian, do you remember he started walking around his house and like in his kitchen he had this whiteboard with a big penis drawn on it? Do you remember that?
He was a character, yo.
Where did you get that guy from? Lord have mercy.
Eric G.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead. I didn't like that one.
Vision board.
What'd you say?
He had a big vision.
His vision board or his menu? I'm so confused why you got a whiteboard with a penis on it.
Yeah, hopefully not menu. That would be horrifying.
Right. If that was his vision board, he needed new vision.
For real.
Maybe that was his to-do list.
Yeah, that was.
We don't know.
Probably if he was walking around his house with a penis on the board.
Oh my god, Brian, what did you have?
Now you're going to be looking up that episode.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about a couple of different things, but this is mainly it. We should be talking shit like we always do. I do have a couple of topics that I wanted to jump in tonight, kind of piggybacking off of this right here. Like you guys said, like you see a lot of stuff with social media recently. You had the whole issue with TikTok. They're sitting there trying to ban TikTok. Now, when I heard about it a couple of years ago, I'd have been like, so I don't give a fuck. But now, like you see, like you guys saw the promotions in the front of the show here today, like. It's a big deal, man. I'm trying to get acknowledged for, what I'm doing. I like to express my shit. I got the wrestling show going on. I got Live in the Line coming back. And TikTok is fun, man. It allows you to get on there, talk some shit. I do this thing called Top 5, where I go over Top 5 everything. Top 5, favorite games you played as a kid. Top 5 TV shows. So it's like, it's fun. So it's like when somebody comes in and they're trying to, drown that shit out. And it also is a form of expression. It's also a form of information. And that's a big one. And then they're trying to take that shit away. How did you guys feel about the ban? Did y'all really care, or y'all like whatever? I'll just go to Instagram.
You know what? I'll tell you this. We have so many platforms. We didn't need another one. So I've never been on TikTok. I've never been a fan because the people I know who are on it are truly obsessed. I'm watching these young kids spend hours every day doing nothing but TikTok. Everybody wants this get rich quick scheme. It's the same thing over and over again. You can get your information from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you want. But the things that they are saying that are being funneled through TikTok are dangerous. If they really are stealing user information, there's identity theft, they're getting better at hacking through there, then I'm so with them about banning it. But more so because we have too many kids who are living their lives through this. They don't want to go outside. They don't want to play. They're doing bad in school because they're too obsessed with that app. And I'm seeing it with that app more than any others. So I don't care either way, but if they ban it, I'm definitely not going to care. I'm not on there.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You guys, you guys either?
I feel the same way. Kids are too addicted to it.
Damn, I feel bad because I'm addicted to it. I'll admit it. I live on TikTok. I'm gonna go on that shit as soon as we get off of here.
Brian, you got a problem. That's the first step to admitting
I'm
it.
telling you, bro. I said this shit a billion times episode. I live on TikTok, yo. But see, the thing for me, Tara, like I feel you, yo. But it's like you definitely do have a lot of platforms, but I don't know what it is about TikTok, yo. It's different. And I was the motherfucker. I did a whole episode back in my early days about how I didn't give a fuck about TikTok. Same kind of thing, like all these girls going out here dancing with their ass out and getting a million motherfucking likes, and of course you're gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, our species is slow. Titties, click, fucking click to death. But it's like it's evolved so much more with the fact that there is a lot of distribution of information. There's a lot of fucking information that you can get. There's a lot you can get on Facebook and shit too. But I don't know what it is, but TikTok just be having them short videos and shit like that people can't take down fast, yo. I don't know. I enjoy the shit.
I mean,
Let me
there's
tell you,
pros
being
and there's
on
cons with
TikTok,
anything.
being on TikTok is really frustrating because like us and you, we'll be putting out great stuff, funny videos, can't get to 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
And then when I look at the people that have 1,000 followers and are going live, they're just like, ask me a question about my eyelash. Like some kind of bullshit. Right? And I'm like, how do these people have 1 million followers? Or they'll be in their kitchen.
I can tell you why.
Because that's the caliber of people that's listening to them. Yeah, that's the caliber. Just think about all the dumbed down people who are looking at that. And Brian, you're about the only person on TikTok looking for information, babe. Everybody else wants to know what you did with your lashes.
I don't
and
think
all of the other foolishness.
so. I don't want to argue, but I don't. I definitely think there's a different type of communities on TikTok. There's just like on social media, period. But there are a lot of people, like the people who are. I'm not distributing information. I'm finding it. So it's like when people are saying something, you got the people that are bullshitting. You got the people that are, yo, dog, motherfucker got gold teeth and tattoos on his face. And I'm like, you're gonna be telling the most truth in the world. I'm never listening to you. But then there's other ones who don't even care about being on it. Like, don't even want to be a part of it. They just put out like a post or, and it could be anything. It could be biblical. It could be government. It could be, whatever.
And they can do that on Instagram and YouTube and anywhere else.
They definitely could. And if TikTok did go away, they probably fucking would. Like, but.
And what's up with all the deaths? I see a different 13 through 18-year-old TikToker dying from drugs or suicide every day. See, that's what I'm saying. What is happening with these platforms? YouTube as well. It's a whole bunch of YouTube people that die too that are so young.
Yeah, yeah.
Of trying to perform like a monkey every day.
Ooh,
and then you don't feel like you're performing, that stress hits you because you had 1,000 or 1 million followers, and then one day you here today, gone today. So you can be at 100 hours a day, and then tomorrow you could be at 950,000, whatever minus 1 million is, and then that stress people out because some people do make money off of their TikToks and YouTubes and all that. So
yeah.
And that's the thing too, chasing the analytics. I think when I started with YouTube, I made it a point to not get on there. Oh God, why is he in the comments? Nobody.
Hope y'all having a blessed day and enjoying the spoils of your labors. Yes, sir. You too.
Oh, I'm loving this new saved raw, but with the analytics, you'll drive yourself crazy. I did the natural thing and just had fun and looked up one day and had 5,000 subscribers. Because I chose not to let it drive me crazy. I'm doing this for fun. I talk about fragrance because I love it. This is my collection, and it was going to be this big whether I shared it with the world or not. So to actually make money off a hobby is the coolest thing ever, and I don't want to add stress to it. So I can understand. I've seen people quit. I've seen people go into depressed states, and this is the most fickle business ever. If you think that it's going to be easy peasy to keep people entertained, these are humans. They will love you at 12 noon on Monday and hate you by 3. So I don't care.
Terry, you also bring a good point right now because you do have a lot of fucking followers. And you want to know what's interesting? You do talk about perfume. What I've kind of found out, like I've had managers, I've had different people that I've tried to fuck with this business. And like you said, I've canceled all that shit because I don't care about it. I don't look at any analytics. I remember last time I looked at something like numbers of a show or something like that. I just get on and have fun. I just get on and enjoy what I do, talk about what the fuck I want to talk about with the people I want to talk about. That's it. That's my shit now. But for you to have a following with like one thing that people enjoy, when they see you, they know you going to talk about perfumes and stuff like that. Don't you think it's easier to kind of build a following knowing that your audience knows exactly what you're delivering to them instead of somebody like us where maybe we're going to be like Another Day, Another Vagina is a little more specified as far as like, Another Day, Another Vagina. First of all, you're like, what the fuck is that? Y'all girls, so I know y'all gonna be talking about some shit. So it's like now you're curious that you have different information.
I do. I find it very easy that they know what to expect from me. And I'll say this, I've seen really huge hair YouTube influencers and makeup influencers. When COVID happened and nobody was doing their hair and makeup anymore because everybody was working from home, the perfume blew up. We took over YouTube and they tried to come over. The people who were watching them wanted to hear about hair. And when they came on talking about perfume, they couldn't get any views on their videos while our videos were doing excellent. So they come to you for what they know you for. And trying to switch out of that is very hard. So you'll find influencers who have a vlog channel for their personal life, shopping style and all that, a separate for perfume, a separate for makeup, all these channels, because they know you have to cater to a specific audience. They don't want to come to you for 5 different things. They want to come to you for what they know you for.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree with you wholeheartedly. Let me see what Raw had to say. The goal is to do it because you love it and allow the passion of your light to shine. Hey,
that is perfect. And for anyone who's listening, if you're trying to start something like YouTube or a podcast, do what you do because you love it every day, and your people will find you. Don't go seeking and grabbing and clawing at people. Be naturally who you are, and who is meant for you will find you.
I mean, and that's exactly we started this podcast. I mean, it was just something because we enjoyed just having a casual conversation about everyday things that us women go through and are too afraid to talk about. They're embarrassed. So why not have someone that just casually talks about it and bring it to light? I mean, we do all of our podcasts live. We don't edit. We don't do anything. It's a casual conversation. We have fun, and that's it.
Yeah. I firmly agree, yo. I firmly agree. I think that's the best way to do it, yo. There are people like DC said, who are utilizing these tools and are making businesses out of it. Now you got some goofy ass people who do it, and then you got people, another one. You said hair, Tara. You said hair, and you said perfume. That's definitely people who are on there like showing their creative side and stuff. But who's making the most noise? The motherfuckers who are eating. I ain't never seen so many mukbangs and all this other shit. Motherfuckers just stuffing their damn face.
I don't watch those. That's so gross.
I love it. My fat ass, I'll be watching that shit all day.
Especially, and I know I'm about to be biased, especially when it's women. I'm like, no, you not sucking them bones like that. Girl, if you don't stop, that is so uncouth. I cannot.
Why are you disrespecting the ladies? You didn't want to let the ladies get her strawberries. Now you don't want the ladies sucking these bones dry.
Boy, whatever. I don't want to see a girl sitting up chugging a 40. They're just certain, and I'm not saying she can't drink her. There are certain things I don't want to see a woman do on the internet. I just think it's ridiculous. That's just me. I'm sorry. They can do it. I just won't watch it.
That you won't let women out here suck these bones dry.
I can't believe how much food they can consume in one sitting.
And don't whisper at me while you chewing on it. Girl, if you don't speak, I can't. That is not for me.
It's practicing. Allen Iverson said you got to practice every day like you gonna take that last shot. So you got to suck them bones.
Suck them bones. Hectic, what up, bro? Hey, Hectic. I'm glad you're watching. Hold up. We gonna switch something just for a quick second because Hectic's on. Hectic that posted something yesterday, I think it was. And I saw this shit at first thing in the morning. It wasn't his post of it, but it was the post of it.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys saw recently. Damon Wayans, they had a post saying that Damon Wayans was
Amen.
off Claire from My Wife and Kids, the daughter, saying that he had a relationship or something like that with Claire, and that's the reason why he had a divorce in 2002, I think it was. Now, two things about that. Claire was fucking minor, when she was on that show at that time. And they said that she had wrote it in her book that she wrote, her memoirs or something like that. And she had like said it, and it was like announced or whatever. This is my shit, yo. I want to talk about this. Here's a TikTok problem right here, or social media problem. this is what
Misinformation, lies.
Yes, misinformation is the biggest thing that's really fucking shit up right now. When I watch wrestling, I'm a big wrestling fan. All the shit that came out with Vince McMahon this year and everything like that was crazy. It's crazy. Somebody wrote a fucking defamation. They went to a court. They had a damn thing lit up and they put it on the internet and showed text messages and stuff like that, and it was wild. And then Vince McMahon got criminally charged for all this shit without even getting criminally fucking charged. Brock Lesnar got pulled into it. Anybody who watches wrestling, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But when that came out, I did a whole segment on my show, and I did a whole speech about how I don't agree with none of that shit. I don't know what happened. I'm not damning this person. I have no idea. Even though I saw the text message, I saw the whatever it's called, the affidavit from the lawyer and everything like that. The thing is, I felt like people kept forgetting is this is one person's side of the fucking story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking at it differently than a lot of people, where I feel like people were just taking the information they were getting and just running with that shit. And ever since then, I've been really paying super attention to how many motherfuckers do that shit. Literally just hearing information one time, one source, and then running with it. And before you get a chance to even figure out if it's real or not, you spread that motherfucker all over the planet. And then you find out it's false. And then it doesn't matter because so many people didn't even research. They just believe that shit now. And then you fuck with somebody's whole situation.
That is the world we live in. The first to get the news out is the king.
That sucks.
It don't matter if it's right or wrong. You just want to be first.
But here's the thing, though, with the problem I have, Brian, with the example that you gave, is that he had already went there. The Rock, the day before this came out, The Rock came out and announced his seat and his new position and all of that, because Vince knew this was coming out. He wanted to do damage control. A hit dog will holler, baby. I don't understand. If he was innocent, he'd have had his lawyers eviscerate this person. He'd have came out and did something and said, I did not do this. This is not me. Instead, he lined up the business and disassociated himself from it to keep it intact. You know why he did that? Because he's guilty.
Well, yeah. We all knew in the 90s, man, they were doing bra and panty matches and sweatshop shit. We some foul shit.
He was wild. He was wild as shit. And keep in mind, I'm saying all this, not thinking that Vince McMahon is a fucking angel or anything like that. And my needle's way more than he probably did everything that's in that damn defamation.
He did do it. What you mean?
But that's the thing, DC. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that motherfucker, man. You see that picture of him with the French villain mustache?
Oh yeah.
I seen that picture and I was like, yep, he named dildos after wrestlers. I don't get
that. I fully believe. But I guess I'm still sitting back. Maybe it's because
we got some serious feedback from somebody's background.
Really bad. Y'all hear it? Is it me? Hold on, mute mics. Not sure. Yeah. That. Do you see it? All right, Nat. I think you're the victim, Nat. Let me see. Jen, you good?
Is it me?
Nah, I think all right. Everybody's good now. All right, we had a break. All right, but I definitely feel like he's guilty as well. But I think that it is a problem that we can just say that now. And no matter if they are or they aren't, they're guilty anyway. Like, you're gonna lose your whole fucking job if that story comes out, regardless. It doesn't matter if you are guilty or you're not. And that's how I felt about Damon Wayans. So the first thing I did was looked up the information. I said, "Where is this shit?" Like, they had one post,
it was nowhere to be found other than that post.
I couldn't find that shit nowhere. And I was like, "All right, man, there's something wrong here." And I wanted
because he'd be under the jail. If she came out with that in her memoir, there's a lot of places don't have a statute of limitations on that. We would have heard about this from every source. It'd have been plastered everywhere.
Yeah, man.
That is true, and that's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, anybody who you think, just like DC was saying about Vince McMahon, even though we know him, we've been watching him for years and shit, but it's just like anybody who says something or looks a certain way or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You instantly can be categorized, and then that's it. Your ass is just, even if you don't go to jail, there's so much more shit you can have happen to you, whether you stereotype, you can't get a job, you can't be a part of a group, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, you're just.
Do you know how to fix that?
I don't know.
Start punishing the people who have lied about it. Like Chris Brown and Drake both had, and Nelly too, had women come out and lie about that, and they are countersuing. Start making those punishments for women who lie, for men who lie about being sexually harassed or raped and stuff like that. Make those punishments equal to what they would have been for the person who supposedly did it, and people will stop lying.
Yeah. No, that's definitely defamations. Yeah, defamation suits and shit. Cardi B was doing that shit too. Cardi B over there suing fucking fans. She ain't playing no games.
Listen, if you're gonna come out here and say this woman got an STD, like you don't play games like that with people. If you're gonna get nasty and grimy and it's not true and she got proof it's not true, I would sue you too. You would not be able to send not one of your kids to college. I'm coming for it all.
Listen,
I want the tape too.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all gotta watch. I mean, it's definitely dangerous, yo. I don't want to be that motherfucker, especially being a platform where people watch me and
we can solve that. Stop doing weird shit. How about that?
Yeah, that ain't never gonna fucking happen.
No, I think a lot of people are toning up because there's people are talking.
Yeah.
Like we live in an age where internet, like everything, cameras, internet, like all this shit is here. So like you can't hide too much. Like, so stop doing weird shit. How about that?
Yeah.
Stop being a 60-year-old man naming dildos after wrestlers and doing some weird shit. How about that?
Yeah.
You feel bad for him. Your naivety is showing. Like, why did you feel bad for this? I don't know if I believe it or not, because Patrick, your weird shit is different though. Like, you get paid for weird shit. Like, this motherfucker was doing shit behind closed door and trying to hide. Like, he was throwing rocks at glass house trying to hide his hands. Like, you can't do that. Like, we live in an age where you can't hide your hands no more.
Nope.
It is not.
DC, let me ask you this though, on that topic. Even if he was doing weird shit, let's say he was. Let's say he got a girl.
Why are we doing? Let's say. He was doing weird shit.
Okay, because I'm not damning somebody until they're guilty, bro. Like that's just my shit.
Damn that motherfucker. He was doing that shit.
I can't fuck around, yo. Because I've been to jail. You ain't fucking. You ain't going to hit me.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. The motherfucker was doing this shit. Whether he get jail time or not, don't make it not true.
All right.
You don't gotta go to jail for this shit.
Because money talks, and they will stay out of jail because of the money that they have.
That's the big thing. That was my shit when I was talking about it. It turned out old girl didn't come out until the money that I guess they agreed upon stopped flowing, and then old girl came out with all this. Oh, I was this and I was that and all this other shit or whatever. And I looked at it like this. If you hook up with a hoe, and she a hoe, and she sucking your dick, she fucking everybody in the group and shit like that or whatever.
Wow.
I don't see how that is trafficking. I don't see how that is all this other shit. And then on top of that,
first of all, that's a whole this motherfucker was throwing her in hotel rooms, was like, do that shit. That's different than her wanting.
The same thing that Diddy did to Cassie.
Who said that shit though?
In the affidavit, she did, and these is court documents.
Said that exactly my point. Like, I could go to a fucking courtroom right now and say all this shit.
That wasn't true.
What?
That's what I'm saying. The first thing you would do with that platform is get up and say, "This bitch lying." That's the first thing you gonna say.
Like, that's what
you gonna be on TV. The first thing, crying and shit. She lying on me, man. This nigga,
bro. Listen. I agree, but also I'm also speaking from a place of I'm not in that state of power. I'm not in that position that he is. The higher ups definitely are looked at different, so it's like they have to handle shit different.
So it wouldn't have been him.
Wait. I want to make sure I say this. I'm not saying that I know he's innocent. I'm not even fighting for his innocence. What I'm saying is I'm fighting for the fact that you shouldn't be able just to say somebody did something because you think he did it. I think that's bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I can agree. You have to be careful, but
because I seen the motherfucking paperwork that he did it.
No, that's the paperwork that she said he did
and
it.
Even if he doesn't want to say anything, his lawyers would have came out. His lawyers, somebody would have been like, "We are about to eviscerate her. Don't rush to judgment. My client is innocent." Nobody said that. Nobody said he didn't do it.
They erased Brock Lesnar from history.
Bruh. But they didn't even say his name in the fucking app. Ain't that crazy? They erased him from history, but they didn't even state his name. So they just under speculation erased his shit.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Ain't no under speculation. They don't just write a motherfucker from the history book for no reason.
They didn't say his name, DC. On some real, I read every page of that shit, yo.
You know what? Here's the thing I will say about this, and this is for clarity. Hugh Hefner, right before he died, on his deathbed, he said, if it wasn't for Quaaludes in the 60s and 70s, I never would have got any pussy. That's what he said verbatim. Then he died like 2 hours later.
I believe
So some of these women signed up for it, enjoyed it, did it, and benefited from it. And like you said, once the money stops coming in, or once they smoked it up, drank it up, or they're just broke, now they want to come and be a victim. That's the part I don't like about it. For the ones who willingly took the Quaaludes and the drink, popped them in the mouth themselves, and drank it, you're not a victim, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said about old girl. Because I was like, just like DC said.
Bro.
But there was so much more he did to her, though. You don't put me in a room and make me screw 19 dudes I don't know.
No, I mean, if that was the case, then yeah, that's some bullshit. But I'm talking about just on her fucking with him. I don't know, bro. I know a lot of hoes, man, and they do some shit. Now, if you force them to do it, now that's a different story. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna sit there and act like you're
fired,
yeah, I mean,
where are you meeting all these hoes?
Oh shit! Listen, before I was a fat ass nigga with, nah. Atlanta, I didn't. There's definitely out in Atlanta, but yeah, this was back in the day when I was young, having
fun.
Yesterday.
Yeah, last week.
Jen and Nat, how do you guys? So you guys are in the field of like dealing with the hoes and stuff like that or whatever. Like when they're coming to y'all and they got all these dirty vaginas and stuff like that. Can you guys tell like, oh man, this girl's a slut? Like
your podcast is cleaning vaginas out here, one vagina at a time.
Go ahead, tell them what you do, Jen and Nat.
I mean, because I just started following them on TikTok. I believe it was.
Awesome.
Hey, we're almost to 1,000. Thanks.
One vagina at a time.
No, we work in women's health. We work in OBGYN. So yeah, our life is another day, another vagina. That's where the title comes from.
Pretty much.
But yeah, one thing that's really frustrating is when we are treating people over and over and over for the same STD.
Correct. It's like they don't learn.
Maybe it's their favorite one. Maybe they just really like that one STD a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, or they'll hook up with the same guy again, and I have to be like, look, you need to leave him alone. I don't know what he's doing, but he keeps giving you chlamydia, and
keep trying to
move on.
He got to he got to come and take the medicine too. If you get cured, but he didn't, he's gonna keep giving it to you.
Correct. That's right, and then they have to wait 7 whole days after they both take the medicine.
Oh, and that ain't happening, right?
Right, 7 days in the waiting room for some of these people.
They in the ride home.
Not even.
Although some of your listeners are like, "Oh, okay, now I know what to do."
Oh shit! Yeah. They're like taking notes right now.
That is hilarious.
Days you said.
Yep. But all right, guys, that was like I didn't even know we were going to talk about all that, but it was just we ain't been on Live and Line in a while talking some shit or whatever. But one of the things I wanted to come on here and have like a little bit more of an easy kind of conversation. One thing I wanted to talk about was it's tax season, yo. Oh, we got a whole bunch of comments. Sorry, guys, my computer is making me have like a small screen and shit, and I can't see all the comments I'm over here missing. Let me see if I change it over here. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. Oh, there we go. All right, we good now. I gotta look over here. Y'all just see me looking over here. Fuck it. Let me see. Let's stay on topic until we move over. Hectic over there laughing his ass off, sucking them bones. You guilty by the court of popular opinion. It was different times back in today versus today. Facts, terror. Hey, I do weird shit. Who doesn't do weird shit? Not that weird, maybe, but all right, so let's jump into this right here. It's tax season, right? So, you get your taxes, and that's your hard-earned money that you get back after busting your ass all year, at your job, doing whatever you do, and you get a couple extra dollars to do whatever the fuck you want. I like spending my shit and doing whatever I want. Now, one thing this year that I'm getting that is a crazy-ass amount of money, but I don't give a fuck, and it ain't really doing anything for me, and I can completely not get it, but I'm still getting it. I'm getting 2 WWE title belts, and not just like the fucking toys. I'm actually getting the real belts. Like it's like them shits cost $500, $500 a piece. And I was talking to my girl about it, and I'm just like, yo, listen, I want them to be hanging up on my shit when I'm doing my wrestling shows, and I want them. That's the simple reason why I'm getting it. What's y'all guilty pleasures? Like, what's something for y'all where you like, listen, this don't mean shit to me, but I enjoy it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care if it's $1 billion. I'm gonna do it. Let's start with
I'm sorry. Do I have to answer this question with my background? Because I'm pretty sure it's self-evident.
All right. Well, then, all right. Well, we know that, but go ahead and tell us about like what you do for people who don't watch your show and everything like that, because you might have a crazy ass. I spent $500,000 on
Look
this
at that
shit.
background and be like, damn, what does she do?
What does she do? What's she like over there?
Like, what the? It is 1,200. Wait, what was the last number you had? I think I remember. It was like 750.
I had 1,251. I am now down to 360.
That's crazy. That's counted.
So she had over 1,000 bottles of room. You want her to tell people what she do? No, enough said. Move on.
Well, no, what he meant. So what I do is first of all, I just collect them because I love to smell good. But when I talk on my channel, I'm describing what they smell like, because I started my channel during COVID when the stores were not open, and if they were, they did not have testers out. So everybody was blind buying and having a bunch of hits. I mean, a bunch of misses, buying things, getting it, and not liking it. So I decided to come on and describe the notes to a T, the feel, the vibe, if it was masculine, if it was feminine, what pulled the strongest, what was noted in there, but you really couldn't pick up. And people like that. And people would go out based on my descriptions, purchase it, and love it. So I just became really good at describing it to help you be safe in your blind buying.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Us during COVID, people couldn't smell, so you was
awesome.
one.
The people who had COVID couldn't smell.
You were just home smelling good. Nobody was outside. You were just home smelling good all day. Your husband's over there getting mad.
I don't smell oak. I smell nothing.
Jen,
But I
Jen
love
and Nat, let's
fragrance,
go. Let's get with you guys. What's a Jen? Go first. What's a guilty pleasure for you? Like something that you like, man. Fuck, I'm spending money on this or doing this, whatever.
Well, like any country white person, I'm gonna buy a bunch of lottery tickets.
Hold on now.
Shit.
I buy lottery tickets too now.
I'm gonna buy a shitload of lottery tickets. And then if I win, it's gonna be boats and hoes. That's my
Boats
plan.
and hoes.
And nothing wrong with boats and hoes.
Nah, that's my shit. But so you want to get a boat? Like you want to go and like travel on a lake or some shit?
Yes.
Not a lake. How about the ocean? What's
Sure,
wrong with
Brian,
you?
let's go party on a boat with hoes.
Listen, Brian. Fuck you, DC.
Yeah, I mean, I like to travel.
Books on that boat.
But no, I'm just saying.
A rip roaring time.
And Tara's over here talking about going to ocean. Listen, ain't nobody trying to get lost. Take your ass to Lake Geneva or whatever fuck you buy over there. But that's interesting. Why do you want a boat? Like, do you want to go fishing, or you just kind of just want a boat? Is it a reason behind it, or?
I love to fish, and I don't know. Sometimes me and my husband talk about, like, wouldn't it be nice to go around the Caribbean or up the coast or whatever, just seeing different places, just living the good life.
Okay.
You know? If I worked from home, might try to do stuff like that, but you can't do pap smears from home, so here we are.
Good point.
Yeah.
Definitely good point. How about you, Nat?
I think when I was younger, I'm sorry to interrupt. When I was younger, when I was in my early 30s, I used to always say if I had my dream, it would be to own a houseboat and a trailer. And I would just like, when it wasn't hurricane season, all that stuff, be on the boat. And then when it was crazy weather, I would just drive around in my camper. You know, I got 4 kids. If they all live in different places, just go see the kids and the grandbabies and stuff. That would be the perfect life for me. I don't necessarily want to be stationary.
I feel you there. I've thought about that too. I love that idea. That's another thing. When I started seeing all them people transition them vans and stuff like that and make houses out of them.
Yeah,
listen,
they
I
be
got
living
3
in their
kids.
vans. I be on YouTube watching that all the time.
I love that shit. I would love to do that. And I'm a materialistic dude. Like, I like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all see this setup right here, I literally have 8 monitors, 9 if you include my damn phone. Like, I'm in a command center or some shit. But I just like having that stuff. But in a heartbeat, if somebody gave me them
4K, man, it's cool. You ain't gotta tell us why you got 16 monitors, but it's cool, bro. We already know. Like, he's trying to play cool. Like, I got all these monitors because I do work. Yeah, okay.
But you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have the wrestling belts in the background.
Yeah.
No, that's right. There you go. And I'm spending $1,000 for that shit. I don't fucking nobody says. I'll skip out on rent and everything. It's definitely amazing. and on point with her reviews. I pushed two expensive perfumes for my wife. I pushed two expensive perfumes for my wife based off her recommendation. So I recommend y'all her advice. Take her advice because her expertise is unmatched. Oh damn, good shit, good
Thank
shit.
you.
Yeah,
He scared me too. He was like, "It's our anniversary. Pick a perfume for her." I've never met this woman. I don't know what she already owns. I don't know what she like. I was about to faint, but I was like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for it, and and it worked. So I'm so grateful it worked out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Nat, what's a guilty pleasure for you? What's something that you just enjoy and you don't give a shit what people say?
Traveling.
Traveling? Where you like to go?
I mean, I have way too many kids. I have grandkids.
Everybody got
So
mad kids.
travel much, but that would definitely be a guilty thing that I would do for myself is just get up and go.
If
You said you got too many kids and too many what?
I have grandkids.
Where?
So 4 kids.
Yeah, she looked young. I didn't think that either.
You know what? I can't stand when motherfuckers do that. She is young. Why do you say that?
You
How
said
about this?
that.
She
Land,
could have had a
land
kid
is in there.
young, and then that kid could have had a kid young, and she could still be a grandma and be young. Shut up,
Yeah.
Brian.
He said that, not me.
Eli, listen. Hey, listen. When you say grand, that means old immediately. I was grandfather, grandfather clock.
The viewers of the Beeline do not respect what the shit. I do not think women are older than have grandkids. I just didn't understand because it wasn't had anything to do with age. It was just shock on me.
Yeah, me too. That's why I said, wait, what did she say?
What he said,
And then here come him.
what he said.
Sorry.
I thought you were young, but I guess not. Like, what is wrong with you?
I do not sound like that. Like I'm fucking Beethoven land or whatever.
You
Like I'm from the 1920s.
I'm older than you think.
I tell people all the time, I'm 40, I'm 43, and nobody ever believes it, and I'm grateful for that.
I'm 41, so I hear you.
Yeah, and I'll be 40 in
I was
June,
30.
so we're all the same age.
I'm 62 in dog years.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 37. I'm 30. I think I'm 37 going on 38 this year. I think.
I'm 30.
You think?
Sometimes I'm forgetting. I ain't gonna lie. So you ever had to count on your fingers like you're 4 and shit? Like,
Never.
all the time.
Every year woke up was like, God damn it, how old am I?
For real. You know what it is? I'm gonna be real. I literally start like when somebody asks you a question like how old are you and you always skip a year and you're like, oh, I'm 38. Like if you're especially if you're close to your birthday, do y'all do that?
No.
Exactly. Most
line in
women
my
do
ass.
not. I'm not pushing myself to another age before I'm there. No.
I usually
no,
do that
thank
shit.
you.
But
like
do you ask
37.
your wife how old you are? Because that's what my husband
Baby,
does.
how old am I?
Listen, I just count.
Now I'm not gonna lie. My 4 kids. Sometimes I go, wait. Like when they ask me to fill out the field trip form, I'm like, wait, how old are you and what grade are you in? But I got 4 kids.
You forget
I
that.
So it's
do
hard to keep it
the
out.
same thing. I have to do roll call if I'm yelling at somebody, they're all getting their name called.
Oh yeah, that's something I do all the time. I'll call all my kids, or if I need them for something, I'll call every last one of them. The dog too. I'll call all of them.
Yeah, I was just doing that last night.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I mean Livy, I mean Ruth, I mean AJ. Like I'm going through all the names. Whichever one of y'all, come here.
Yep. Don't let my nieces be here. I'm calling everybody in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
No,
now
last night when Natalie did that, she was putting me in there. She was calling Jen. I was like, whoa.
I was calling
Am I in
everybody's
trouble?
name.
Gonna get a beating. Gonna get a beating, Jen. All right, Nat. So you want to travel? Jen, you said you want to get a boat. This is interesting. Terry, you got your perfumes, or you said you also said you want to get your camper and travel and stuff like that. That's cool.
And I travel all the time. I travel 6 weeks out of the year. 2 weeks in Mexico, usually 2 weeks in South Carolina. And then we'll go to the Poconos or some other state. My goal is to have my youngest 2, my 9 and my 11-year-old, get to all 50 states before they leave and go to college.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
All 50 states is on my to-do list, too.
They don't really want to go to Alaska, though. I don't know how I'm going to convince them, but they were like, we saw a show on TV. It's too cold. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Got his age. Warren, don't come on here trying to be funny, all right? Because I'm the funny one, damn it. All right, yo. But DC, bro, what's a guilty pleasure for you, man?
Define a guilty pleasure.
Oh Lord.
I'm not even being funny. Like, I
look at it as
thrown around and people be saying some weird shit for a guilty pleasure. And I just want to make sure.
Not sex shit. Unless that's it. But
no, I don't even talk about sex shit because like I play video games, so like I'll like a video. And I like so my guilty pleasure is probably the same as you, electronics. like video games, you know what I'm saying? Phone, stuff like that. So if there's like a new technology, I'll fuck with it.
Okay. Are you one of them people that's like okay, I got the iPhone 10, but next year, no matter how good a condition my phone, I got the great case on it, everything, I'm still getting iPhone 12, it doesn't matter, or 11 following year.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. That's how Flan is. That's how Flan is. I'm like, I'm riding mine till the wheels fall off. I'm not gonna give this money to them every year, and they ain't did nothing but change one pixel on the camera.
As soon as the
Please.
new phone come out, they start throttling down other phones on purpose to make you buy a new phone. So I'm just gonna skip the middleman. You ain't even got to throttle my shit down.
But so you're with Apple then?
Yes.
Because Android doesn't do that. That's an Apple problem. Oh, okay.
Android got to throttle down. It's already throttled down from the 70s.
No, it ain't. Why? Everybody hates Samsung so much for that. But listen, no, you just said some real shit because Apple really does do that shit. When I used to work AT&T,
yes, they do.
That was real. They would slow down the other phone, like they'll slow down the server or whatever. They won't give you the updates like they give the other phones.
Yeah,
that shit crazy.
They don't have that issue with the Samsung Galaxies. I got the S23 Ultra, and I'm living the best life.
I have an Android too. I can admit it.
I love my shit. I've always had. I had an iPad one time, and I gave it to my fiance. I wasn't feeling it. I just couldn't get with it. Couldn't. It's too limited, bro.
It ain't for everybody. You know,
it's not.
It ain't too limited, but it ain't for everybody.
Listen, bro.
You just gotta know how to work stuff, man. It's cool, man. You sit over there with your 16 TVs and you.
My guilty shit. Okay, I get my belt.
Why are Apple users so bitter though? Like, why is that equal and consistent across the board?
I'm not bitter. You see this? I'm not bitter.
I'm not bitter. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
God. How dare you? How dare you is the best term in the terminology. You can't even fuck with
like, how dare you?
See, he's bitter about you saying he's bitter.
Yeah, like now you
exactly.
just reward. Oh, Jen's in it now. Oh shit.
Somebody whistling having a good day, like, so why are you mad? Like, nigga, you did not just hear me whistling over old McDonald when they mad. Like, who does that?
Morris said mine is a sauna.
You said that you ruined my day.
Ice tub and anything in my podcast equipment. Yeah, I definitely agree with that too. Podcast equipment is definitely a big thing.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I'm buying shit constantly, man. Like, and shit that I don't even need.
I don't know if that counts as a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, that's more like business a little bit. Like,
but let me ask you guys a question about that. Like for me, I have a microphone and I have a little laptop for my podcast. That's it. I don't even with my YouTube. I use my phone. And I got this little clip-on mic.
Yeah.
Do you guys find that you pour way more into spending money on your podcast than you're actually bringing in revenue?
No, but money's tax write-off.
Now, yeah, it is a tax write-off, and that definitely does help. But now, since I'm not sure about DC, but I know I'm paying for the business. Like I got a tax ID, all of that shit or whatever.
I got an LLC.
Yeah, so we got LLC, so it's like we're getting the money back and everything like that. So I purchased my stuff, and like he said, I like my shit to sound good, yo. I don't like, and I'm not saying that other shit don't, but I'm just saying like I do a lot of work so I can make sure that my shit sounds the way that I want it to.
I'm just lazy. I just got some good equipment, so I ain't got to edit later on. That's all my shit was. I was like, I'm going top of the line, Rodecaster 1, Rodecaster 2, Rode mic.
Yeah,
I got two screens, camera, and I was like, that's it, because I ain't got to edit it.
Yeah. At least you got a
I got you beat. I let Flan edit all my stuff, so I ain't got to do nothing.
Oh, well, man. Hey, if I had a Flan, I'd do it too.
Listen, I'll tell you. I'm glad I know how to do my shit. That was one thing. But Tara, like you said,
I went to school for it, but I do my shit live, so I'm not about to go live and everybody see it, and then I edit it later on, and then it'd be like, "Well, you cut some shit out or something."
Yeah, when I first started doing mine, I didn't do live. I edited every single one of my episodes all up to like I got to like 80 something, and then and that I mean that's literally like how I got good at editing. Like I used to do these Halloween specials and just I was trying to make it like I was making movies. I got a whole bunch of different softwares, and I like it. I'm not gonna even lie, like, but it is time consuming. And then when I saw how good it was to go live and just how easy it is just to have a good thing. You can't beat it. You can't beat it, bro. It's especially as much as I go live now. I had like 2 shows at that time. Now I got like 4, and then you include TikTok and shit. I'm constantly. So Yes, it's a lot easier, and I like live. It's more just like people can interact with you and stuff like that. And I feel like it builds you faster because ever since I've done live, I get on here. I don't worry, like you said before. I don't worry about analytics. I don't worry about none of that stuff. And literally, my shit just every day I check YouTube. Another subscriber. I was on a show, another subscriber. And it just goes up. TikTok too. Ever since my TikTok, I was at like 400 at the beginning of the year. Now I'm at 540. It's just as long as you're on and you're being active, people gonna come, bro. They're gonna watch your shit. And if you good, I mean, if you're boring, then good luck. A couple motherfuckers. But yeah, you gotta do shit people like, or at least shit you like, and you show it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah.
going live has been awesome. It's been fun. We've done it twice now. We got 2 live shows. Yeah, we really enjoy it. We don't edit anyway, so why bother?
I think everybody should do live because I had some guests when I like first started, and I told them it was like pre-recorded, and I just felt like they was being fake as hell. When you go live, you can't be fake. Like you can't like be fake on like you gotta either be quick with it or it's gonna be exposed. Like who
Or
really
you could just not be fake when you're recording or if you're live. See, I think that's also why my base loves me so much. I hear that they're like, if you don't like it, you gonna tell us. We can tell that you're not in anybody's pocket because I will eviscerate a perfume if it smells like Garbaggio to me. And so my honesty is what makes people vibe with me the way that they do.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I didn't say I was being fake. I'm talking about some of the guests. But I mean, I can't tell them not to be fake because that's who you are before the camera comes on. That's who you gonna be when the camera comes on. And I can't control that, but I can only control me. And I'm gonna make you go live that way you can't fake it. And I do random shit to make sure that you're not. To keep you honest.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have a problem with people so much. I just like to, like you said before, if I did fuck up or I did stutter on a word or something like that, I just like to make my shit look good. And that was just my shit. And I also
That's
like,
inauthentic though. The bloopers are the best.
yeah,
Like
I
when
wish
you
I would
saying
have kept
something
them
too
shit.
fast and you accidentally say fuck instead of whatever you meant to say, it's hilarious. You got to leave that in.
That's true. That's true. But that's why I do live now. But another thing, like cause we have an editing. Like that was one thing that was also making me money was editing people's podcasts, and especially when I first started, and once I started getting like good at it, because it's not like it takes like super skill unless you're like really fucking trying to do commercials and shit. But I would just find people who didn't like editing, and then bam, hit me up. Hey, I'll do your whole episode for you. Pay me this flat fee, whatever. And I was making fucking money off of that. I made a lot of money one point doing this shit, yo. And I was just hustling, really. It's all about hustle. Like meet people, find different things, and do it for them. Hook them up. If you know how to do it. Sometimes people don't know how to do it. Some people don't got time to do it. Whatever. You can get that shit going. I like to only publish one episode a week, so I let my guests pick. There you go. Yeah, Warren, you definitely. We also do commission talks and all that stuff too. But anyway, listen, guys. Guilty pleasure was definitely something that was interesting to me. Here's one more topic that I wanted to talk about tonight. This is probably going to close out the night right here. So I had a question that I've been thinking about for a while. Like, I don't know. I get this nostalgia kicks, yo. I fucking love nostalgia because I'm a 90s kid, and there's no doubt about it in my mind. 90s was like the best time in the world to be a kid, yo. Everything catered to kids, from cereal to fucking, different types of places where you go and play Discovery Zone. You know what I'm saying? It was so many different things. The cartoons that were on
Dude, the
TV.
80s got the 90s
The
book.
80s.
But okay.
No way, y'all crazy.
Everything you
Yes.
just named is the 80s. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying to pass that
No
off.
way.
Yes.
No, 90s. 90s all the way.
And we were still kids in the 90s too. We were born in the 80s, but still kids in the 90s. But you got to get out of here with. I couldn't even let that shit fly. I'm sorry. That's too much.
I was gonna let him have his moment because he thought he was doing something. Yeah, this good.
Listen, 90s. Yo, listen, for me, I was 87, so I'm both worlds. So I mean, whatever. But I really started, growing up in the 90s.
Wait, you were born in 87 and still just said that? Boy, you're out of here. I cannot. You weren't even born in the 90s.
Everything that I remember was 90s shit.
Well, yeah, because you only for 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I used to watch Jeopardy. I used to watch
3 years of your life, wasn't it?
I was a fucking weird kid, yo. And then my parents and shit had me watching fucking horror movies and stuff like that when I was younger. So I grew up fast. So I learned a lot of shit fast. But all the cartoons I like and shit like that, Nickelodeon, Rugrats, and all that shit came on. That was 90s shit. The only thing that I had
because he watched Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, definitely watched Nightmare on Elm Street. That was 80s. That was that came out in the 80s. But Dream Warriors came out in the 90s, I think. That's my favorite one. But 90s was my shit. Anyway, like I'm gonna get off topic shit. 90s was my shit, and I love nostalgia. So I was thinking like this, like, you know, you grow up now, you get old, you gotta pay bills, you gotta do a whole bunch of different shit or whatever. But I was wondering if you had the offer to go back in damn, I'm hearing myself on somebody's mic.
I
If you
think
had
it's DC.
I don't know if it's DC.
Shit, as much money as I paid, it better not be DC. I'm gonna go talk to the nigga at Best Buy tomorrow.
But listen, all right. So if y'all had the opportunity to go back for just 1 month, and you can go back in any year. It's a year that you pick, or you just like, you know, do whatever. It ain't going to affect nothing. It's going to change history. None of that shit. You just have the opportunity to go back and just enjoy a period from that time for 1 month. You can go, you know, go to your favorite restaurant that you had when you was younger. You got all the money you want to do whatever you want, and it isn't going to affect anything. I wanted to get everybody's like idea, like what year would you go back to and what would you do? I know it's a hard question. I think Tara had a little bit more time to think about it because I was in the chat.
Want to answer, I'm going back to whatever time Freaknik was. The original.
There it goes. DC. Have some fun.
That was fun, nigga. What you mean?
But you was over there downplaying us for being fucking freaks and doing freaky shit.
Whoa. No, my brother. I said naming dildos after wrestlers with some weird freak shit.
Listen. I think that's awesome.
You know, with the way you pose the question now, I'm confused because you say go back for a month but it doesn't affect anything. My initial answer was going to be go back to 2000, March of 2000, and never marry my ex-husband. But if you're telling me that it's not going to change anything, so I still married the bum, I don't know where I would go and what I would do.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's rock with that then. So you're saying that you would have went back and you wouldn't have married your ex-husband.
That is correct.
Okay. All right, damn, this is gonna be a long one.
Even knowing that I wouldn't have had my first 2 kids, I don't care. I love them dearly, and I hope they would have came later. But baby, I wouldn't have married him.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep, Tara.
All right, kids, I'm going back to make sure you guys never happy for a while.
Say goodbye to mom.
You know what? It took a lot from mental, emotional, and physical abuse that I almost didn't live through to being homeless with my kid, and all the stuff he put me through. I'm a different person today than what I was. But I would, matter of fact, no, I would go all the way back to when I was in heaven before my soul came down here and said, please don't send me to this woman. Please don't put the baby in her belly. I want a whole new mom and daddy. That's where I'm going.
Try to have a fun fucking topic, and I gotta be Dr. Phil again.
Listen, I would change my parents. I would change who I married. You know what? I honestly would just love if somebody. You don't even have to give me going back in time for 20 days. Give me this or for a month. Give me a crystal ball that would have shown me who I would have been had I been born to parents that actually loved me and wanted me. Just let me have the joy of some parallel universe where Tara Michelle wasn't as damaged as all the therapy had to repair for me. I would love to see that girl.
Listen,
I'm not going after her.
Listen, I know.
I'm following that.
I guess I'll try. I'll pick it up since I gotta be the strong one here. But I want to say, like Tara, I definitely
make a motherfucker wanna. You be like, yeah, we about to do this, and Tara be like, yes. So, like,
put you in the deepest mind state you possibly can be.
I mean, I love these questions because I really wish I could. I would change either one of those. But I mean, I hope that you guys have happier memories. Everybody's life isn't the same.
No, they're not. And I say this all the time, and I don't want to. I wish she would bring her ass down here and but I can't make her. And I don't think she'd have a problem with it. But like I tell you all the time, Tara, like your story. I would love for you to talk to my fiance and y'all share like events, because when I tell you, when I met her and the shit she went through in her fucking life is unfucking believable. Yeah. So literally, like, I definitely understand where you're coming from, and it's weird for me because I'm with her and I had, like I was just saying, like, amazing fucking childhood, man. There's not much I regret. Like, I'm always that's my happy place, like Peter Pan and shit. So it's like it's difficult when I'm like I talk to her and I'm like my happy place, happy thoughts, and none of this, and then I talk to her and she's like, yeah, but it was fucking hell for me. Like I'm happy
Yep.
now. That's why
That
it's
part.
interesting, man. Like you don't know people, you don't. But the thing that's weird to me, and I'm about to flip you a little bit. You're such a cool person, yo, and it's like you went through your struggles. Fuck DC. I love DC coming on the show. He brings so much joy. Like he'll take you out of that shit.
Let's not go that far. Yes.
Well, you know what, Brian? I will say this to that because I don't want to, make it a sad show. I will say this: when you go through trauma, like I have been, molestation, being raped, all of everything you can think about has happened to me in my life.
Yeah.
You can either choose to stay stuck in it and be a victim for the rest of your life, or you can choose to go do the therapy, go do the work, go do the healing, and then make it the best that you can moving forward. I'm grown now. None of those people who've hurt me before can hurt me now. Sometimes I wish they would try me now. But anyway, that's my inner rage demon. But I'm an inner rage monster. I'm okay. And I've learned from that. And so I want to be here and I want to laugh and I want to live a life that's so much greater than the first 19 years of my life.
Yeah.
You are an amazing person. I'm glad I met you.
For real.
Thank
Me too.
In fact,
Me too on some real shit.
And you have the best faces when somebody says some off the wall shit.
Yeah, especially DC. Yeah.
Tara's
good.
If my jokes don't land with Tara, I know they don't land with anybody.
Hey, Jen and Nat, I put these motherfuckers on a joke show and I tried to play funny videos and nobody laughed. I was fucking horrible.
Baby, I almost cracked a couple of times. It took all of my soul. I was like, nope.
But I feel you, yo, and I'm definitely glad you shared that. But I mean, that's part of the question, man. I can't pick and choose what people are going to answer and stuff. That's why I like, real shit, like you said. Let's go ahead and jump over to Jen. Jen, what's something that you feel like, what's a time period that you feel like, yo, listen, if I can just go back just for a little while, just to enjoy that experience I had. What's a year that you jumping back to? Oh, I got you muted. My bad. I think, Jen, I think you the one. Here, this is something I used to do too. I'm gonna state this. Oh, there you go. One thing I learned early on doing podcasts, because I'm loud as shit, was when you don't have headphones, the person that you're talking to, especially if it's on your phone, you can rehear them talking through your speaker when it's on the show. And that's what I fucked up a lot of episodes like that early on. But I think that's what you're hearing me talking back or whatever. So that's why sometimes I'm muting you or anything. We want to hear from you though. So
I thought I was in Facebook jail. I didn't know what was happening.
Nah, not at all. I know my big ass mouth is over there coming back for more.
What the fuck?
I guess my answer is I never want to go back to the 90s, to be honest. Like, damn. I love having where I can look anything up on my phone. I know it sounds crazy, but like, I'll be like, I wonder what happened here, and I'll just Google it. But back in the 90s, you had to find an Encyclopedia Britannica.
Encyclopedia Britannica, baby.
Right?
Every damn report I ever wrote was with them things. I know that's right.
Yeah, either rich people would have them, which I didn't, or you'd have to go to the library.
In the library.
My grandmother brought them for me, and I was really grateful for that. But baby, I'm so glad. That's the one. Now, see, sometimes the internet is great. Sometimes technology is great because you ain't never like, hey, Google, what's the temperature outside? Like anything, it's so great to have at your fingertips.
Yeah, and I'll be looking up weird shit.
Yeah, you are.
Like how tall was Jesus? Like, I don't know. It's just
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, stuff comes in my brain, and I'm like, I have to know the answer, and I have to know it now. And I can't imagine going back to the 90s when I didn't have that instant gratification of knowledge, I guess.
That is so funny.
Very true. I do the same shit. I like to look up random shit. And I'll tell you one thing, and Beeline, I'll share it with you. I know I shared it before, but when I see somebody in a movie, especially a movie that I watch, especially if it's a pretty chick or whatever, listen, I'm looking them up.
Who is that? Full cast, IMDb. I know that's right.
I'm looking for all that shit.
Because when I saw Bullet to the Head, I said, who is the dude whooping Sylvester Stallone and Bullet to the Head? It came back Jason Momoa, and that's been my soulmate since.
That's a good ass movie, yo. That's a good ass movie. That shit was good.
It was. He's
Jason
so fine.
Momoa is a good bad guy, yo. He's a good ass bad guy. But Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Like, I do enjoy technology, but Jen, don't you miss the simpler times where it's like you didn't have to know every fucking thing? Like, you just were able to live in the moment and enjoy everything.
No. You know what happened to me?
Oh, okay.
You know what happened to me back then? I didn't have a cell phone.
All sweet.
Okay. My car would break down. I had to walk my ass 10 miles
Okay.
with no cell phone. You
That's
know,
true.
I don't know. Did people get killed back then? Like, I
Oh,
feel like now.
pretty sure. Probably.
I feel like now, God forbid, if my son goes to Walmart without his phone, I'm freaking out.
It's a wrap. Yeah. Because you know it a bit, though. But before it was, you were probably a little bit more leisurely, and they're like, okay, whatever. I'm fucking outside forever.
So much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
in
were
the
like,
80s, we didn't worry
come
about
back when
that in
it's
the 80s.
dark.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We got up when the sun got up. We went outside and we came back when the street lights came on, and nobody ended up disappeared, dead, or any of that.
So
No,
Brian,
they definitely did. They definitely did, Tara. I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
wait, not in my crew. Not in my crew.
Say that because motherfuckers is deaf. We watching their documentaries now and shit.
What was the
We the
name of that
first to do
show
that.
with the one dude? The one dude that had that show because his son Adam got kidnapped, and then they finally 30 years later found him.
Yeah,
Was that
America's
America's
Most
Most
Wanted.
Wanted?
Yeah, baby, that show had me scared. I was like, okay, it's time for Outside to end. If this is what they doing to kids, I'm done.
Yep.
They just broke
Let
that
me
back
tell you,
too.
we didn't
Yeah, they
know
did.
because we didn't get Google alerts. We had to like wait till the 6 o'clock news to find out somebody's been kidnapped. They
By
didn't
that
have
Yeah.
Amber alerts back then.
Yeah, them motherfuckers was gone. Yeah, there was
It's
That's
10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? I
Nope.
remember that commercial.
Yo, can you imagine the fucking people who were sitting on the couch like, oh damn, where are my kids? Failed. You're a failed parent.
Oh my God.
There was at least 10 motherfuckers that was like, oh shit, that's right. But that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, technology. That part where you said your car break down and you get help immediately. That's very true. That's something that I think we forget we have. That's a luxury because we use our phone for everything. Bro, it's crazy that you can have that immediate assistance, whether it be information, whether it be protection. You don't agree, DC?
What is wrong with you?
Me?
Yes, why are you singing like that?
I wasn't. It was my I don't know.
It depends on if you're somewhere with a signal.
Yeah, I'm about to say because sometimes I'm bumfuck Egypt, bro. You might as well.
Damn, bumfuck Egypt. Yeah. If you
I'm
want
gonna add that to the list of other things that black people don't know. Black people don't know who Boo Boo the Fool is. We just know who he ain't, and that's us.
Mm-hmm.
And then East Bumfuck. I really want to know where that is. I need somebody to get a map and you tell me where that is.
It's what it's well, let's see. That's west of Bumfuck. You got East Bumfuck, West Bumfuck.
Or Bubblefuck.
Yeah. So it's somewhere around there.
Bubblefuck, Raho Land.
Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Egypt. Definitely in Egypt. Somewhere in Egypt.
Bad place to be at night.
Bro, listen,
That's
Egypt.
Do you know where your kids' commercials come on that heavy?
Listen, they don't got commercials over there. They got fucking. They don't got TVs. They don't got none of that shit. They probably got the most advanced shit ever on the planet, but they just don't know how to work it anymore. So it's just fucking trophies now, like the pyramids and all that other shit over there.
You know what they don't have? 16 monitors.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm living it up over here. I can watch them, y'all, fucking 14 other shows at the same time.
That's probably what you got. You probably own an apartment complex somewhere and got cameras in all they dang on apartments like on Sliver.
Stop fucking with me, yo. Yo, there's a movie, or I think you can watch it on Netflix. It's called 14 Cams, and it's just that shit. This guy rents out a building and he puts cameras all over. Cameras in the toilet. Some fucking freaks out there.
That's gross. But you know what? Sliver came out a long time ago with that woman that opened up her legs, and that was Sharon Stone and one of them Baldwin boys. And that's what he was doing. He was watching her every day and knew her so well. She thought that was her soulmate. And he was sleeping with her and everything. That man was sick.
I missed that. I never even heard of that.
That's where
Sliver
idea from.
That's Vince McMahon. That was Vince McMahon in it. He was. That was his documentary before he did it.
Who's next? I feel like we done got our subject and we skipping people.
Yeah, we got to get Nat now. All right, Nat. We're gonna close the show with this topic right here. We having fun. Yo, Nat, what's a time period? Is there a time period you want to go back to? I don't give a fuck. If it's tomorrow,
I'd probably go back to the late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty addicted to my phone, and I feel like my kids are as well highly addicted. And it would be nice just to go back to the easier days where you didn't worry about that stuff. You just Like
You went
Terrence,
outside
you
and
went
played
out,
with
you
real
were
people.
outside. Yeah, you were outside. You came in for lunch. You went back outside, and you just better be home by the street light.
Oh, your parents let you get lunch? Oh no,
If
we
I
didn't
never
get that.
we went outside.
It
and
was a it
dinner.
was a come in, get snack, and get back outside. Don't come if you come in. That's it.
Oh yeah. See,
Let me ask, what were you guys? Because I want to. Because listen, y'all already know I was fucking bad. So, what were you guys doing when you were outside?
Any and everything that we shouldn't have been doing.
yeah.
Yeah, was it bad
You
shit?
know what? We were really good.
I'm
We
thinking
did.
like, yeah, everybody says that, but were you really fucking bad?
The worst thing that we did when I was younger, for real, was what's your name down here? Jen.
That's Jen. Yeah, that's Jen.
I apologize for what I'm about to say. We went nigga knocking, and that was the worst thing that we did. Worst
That's
thing
it?
until one of our neighbors pulled a shotgun on us. That was the end of that.
Not no more.
But other than that, we played. We climbed trees. We used to jump the roofs downtown, which I'm pretty sure was illegal. But the only person we were going to kill was ourselves, so nobody would have
Right.
gave a damn.
Yeah.
But we didn't like burglarize people. We wasn't humping each other. Nothing sexual was going on within the crew that I was in. Thankfully, I got to be a kid for real, for real.
Yeah. I mean, we used to ride our bikes to who knows wherever as far as we can go, and then would come back. I mean, we just would do stupid child
Isn't it
shit.
amazing how our parents never would have found us? Like during the day.
No.
The only way they could find us was when the street lights came on, because you knew you better be home by that time.
Exactly.
Other than that, we just left and then came, but we had a whole 10-hour shift at work. Outside.
Sarah, ain't it crazy to know like all the fucking kids that did lose their lives and didn't come home? That's what's crazy, is how lucky that we were, because there was a lot of motherfuckers who didn't come home.
You know, we were a crew of about 15 young black kids. If you'd have tried to snatch one of us, you was gonna get your ass whooped. I don't care how old you were as an adult. We hitting you with bikes, rocks, bricks. It didn't matter. So I think that's why we were safe. It was never one of us alone or two of us alone.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
Strength.
DC, how about you, bro? What's the time period for you?
All jokes aside, I would go back to like 2002. When I was supposed to like really start doing go to broadcasting school, but I messed around and went to school and did everything but what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, man.
Because in high school, women are different from high school to college. In high school, you lucky if you see, depending on what high school you went to. But then in college, you had breasts popping out the top of turtleneck, so it was a different time. So when you fresh out of
How
high
your titty come out your turtleneck? What?
Find a way. Find a way.
Hey.
Depending on the titties.
Child.
Determined titties.
That's ridiculous.
DDD.
They were determined to be seen.
Now I'm trying to remember if I wore a turtleneck in 2002.
Probably.
And don't be coming on here talking about your titties and shit. You already got vaginas. Y'all trying to cover all bases.
No,
that's
but
gonna be Papa Titty every day.
There you go.
So I would go back and really make myself focus on school first, and then women.
Yeah.
I did a lot of skipping class and a lot of bullshit. I could have been deeper in the game had I started when I was supposed to. But I guess timing is everything, and I learned a lot, doing the nonsense as opposed to doing it now. But just that change.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I think that's something that I was thinking about when I was writing this question too. Like, was there stuff that I would change and be different as far as set myself up better for success, knowing the struggles of the world and shit like that or whatever? I mean, still
I'm buying Microsoft stocks, Google stocks, Yahoo stocks. I'm doing all of that for sure.
Shit like that, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but then it's crazy because then I always try to think like the other side. Like I always try to flip the shit. Like, all right, but if I would have did that, would I still have the same personality? Would I still be the same person I grew up to be? Because I like who the fuck I am. Like I always.
Yeah. Also, what if when you buy that shit, it go the opposite way? Like your one buy was the reason why that stock
shit failed. Watch that shit. That shit failed immediately.
Like you just bought Microsoft turned into like Luger or some shit. Like it just turned into
that is hilarious.
Like when you do some weird shit that you wasn't supposed to do, like when you buying all these stocks and then they just plummet, and then all these weird stocks on the other side that didn't make it, now they making it.
That is correct. You are absolutely correct. You're not supposed to change anything in the past that would affect the future anyway, but I think I agree. That's a very interesting question. That's why I changed it to if somebody could just show me what the other version of me would have been like, that would heal my heart. I do like who I am now too, but damn, I hate some of the stuff I went through. I really do.
No, I feel you, man. I definitely feel you. There's a lot of shit, and that's why, like, that idea is so hard. Like, if when I ask questions like these, I like when people like really sit there and consider, like, if somebody walked up to you and like on some real shit, like somebody walked up to you and they said, "Hey, how you doing? Check this out. It's gonna sound fucking crazy, right? But I can let you go back to any fucking time period you want to go back to. Just go back for a couple months or a couple weeks, whatever you want." And he gave you that opportunity, and on the spot, you had to think, like, really? Like, you will? Like, what the fuck would I do? How would I take advantage of this? It's
Never get married. Never get married.
It's crazy, man.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah, for sure.
There's actually a question I was gonna say for my show, but you guys are the right people to ask this question. So let's say eccentric old billionaire was like, "Hey, I'll give you $1 billion."
Yes.
Hold on. Yeah. You might want to wait. There's a second part.
Catch me too.
So I give you this $1 billion, but you got to be handcuffed to your ex for a year, day and night. Nothing.
Okay, give me it. I'm fine with that. Yeah. I don't have an ex that I hate that bad that I wouldn't sacrifice that year for and say, "Hey, bitch, we together."
For $1 billion, I'm gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah,
he knows now not to try any of the things that he did before. So yeah, give me that bill.
We might wind up being best fucking friends at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna say all that. But I'm gonna have $1 billion.
You also gotta remember this is handcuffed day and night everywhere for a year.
I'll be fine with it.
It would suck. He right there beside you. Ball and chain.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I would do, DC. I would break up with who I'm with currently right now and make sure that was the ex I was handcuffed to.
Smart.
It gotta be. It gotta
be.
That
what you said. I found the loophole in the contract.
Your worst ex. Yeah, it's got to be the worst. If you want $1 billion, it's got to be the worst.
For $1 billion, y'all got to be handcuffed together for a whole year consecutively.
Natalie, how you feel? You feel? Would you do it?
I feel like one of us would be dead by the end of the year.
I know.
Like, I don't know.
Now you handcuffed to a corpse.
Right? I would be happier if he was dead, actually.
Damn. Why do women have such bad exes, man? What do they do to y'all? Like, what do we do to y'all? 'Cause I guess we're the men.
Well, mine was violent. Like violent.
Yeah, that I understand. And fuck that shit. Yeah, you ain't dealing with that.
I mean, it comes down to violence, abuse.
Yeah, if that's it, then yeah, I understand what you're talking about. But if it's just like, he was, because you see it's like a trend almost. Like you see girls over there, oh fuck my ex, singing songs about it and shit. Like, was a nigga that bad, or y'all just fucking using the terminology and just enjoying it or whatever?
Whatever tells, brother.
Jen, how you feel? Would you do it? Take the risk?
I was handcuffed to him for 7 years. I guess one more won't matter.
I know that's right.
Fuck it. Get that paper and be, hey, like I said, y'all looking at the bad outcomes. Yeah, y'all looking at the bad outcomes. I'm saying, like, what if y'all have it's a possibility. You got to be handcuffed to him. And I'm not saying y'all get back together or anything, but maybe y'all just like spending that time, like, whatever. You go on vacation, you got to go everywhere together. Say, hey, listen, fuck work.
I'm cutting his tongue out day one. There will be no conversation. We're gonna do this year, and he can't get $1 billion. Only I get the $1 billion. He leaving with what he came with, which was nothing.
The reason I thought, and this question popped up in my head at work for some reason, I was just sitting at my desk, and this question actually popped in my head. So this was a question I actually thought of. But it's kind of a social experiment because on one hand, you like, I don't want to be with my worst ex handcuffed. I got to do everything with this person for a year. The money ain't worth it. Then you have some other people like y'all was like, fuck it. I would just have to suck it up. And you have some people that's just like, I don't know. And then,
it's a bill, not a meal, but a bill. I'm definitely doing it.
I'm telling you.
Payments, or do we have to wait for the year to be over to pay?
So you get half at 6 months and the other half at the end of the year.
Listen,
okay.
I might take that 6 months and be out.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I'm cutting out.
When I posed the question, I'm glad you asked that, Natalie, because that was the part that I wanted to leave out intentionally. Because some people are like, well, how's the payment? How do you get it? So you get half at 6 months and the other half at the end of the year. but y'all got to be everything. I'm talking about everywhere he go, you got to go. Everywhere you go, he got to go, or vice versa. And y'all just handcuff, like, and it ain't no like long chain handcuff. We talking about the regular police shackles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got about an inch of separation.
I'm there.
So when he take a
down.
crap, I gotta be in the room. That's
right.
Handcuff.
Smell my ass
for a year.
Wait,
So
wait.
you handcuff, you better put his other hand to use.
You said we have a couple inches between us.
You know how the handcuffs got that little two links?
Yeah, we had a couple inches between us the first time.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. That's
and you stayed for 7 years, baby. You better than me.
What do you do? Shit.
That's horrible.
Nope.
Yeah, girls do us and shit. That's why I be scared sometimes. Like, listen, bro.
Yeah.
Girls be talking,
why do you keep putting us?
Girls be talking shit. I'm talking about guys in general. Like girls be tell our whole shit.
Nigga, you don't do weird shit. You ain't gotta worry about it.
I do weird shit, so I gotta worry.
That's why I tell people all the time, you gotta be careful who you send your little wee wee pics to, because girls will literally share that in the group chat. So you better be either coming with that drama or just don't even do it.
Yeah, listen, bro. I've sent out a couple of regretful ones, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess it's out there now.
As long as you ain't got your face on it, you should be good. They can't prove it's you.
That's what I haven't done. Yeah, I definitely haven't fucking done
that.
With your name and address.
You're the one that wanted to have a bunch of women on your show.
Would say that again, Jen?
I said you're the one that wanted to have a bunch of women on your show.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with it. I talk shit, but listen, y'all can talk about y'all exes or whatever, cutting their dicks off, whatever you want. I'm reckless. Like I was saying, like I didn't even say my shit. Like if I can go back,
the wrong appendages, the tongue.
Bro, listen, man, that's girls be doing some crazy shit. When they mad,
Lorena Bobbitt will always be a queen.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all, if they abusing you and shit, listen, I'm down with it. Listen,
whatever happened to her?
I don't know.
I want a Lorena Bobbitt. Where are they now? VH1 special.
She probably got it out there. Probably on a TikTok somewhere.
I need to know. Like, what is she doing with her life? Like, she cut this man's ping off, and she was mad enough to throw this shit on the expressway. Like,
She probably did.
And then didn't he go on to be a porn star or something because they gave him a bigger one? Like, gross.
I think he did.
Yeah. What a jerk.
She saved his life.
Actually,
right.
But where is she now, though? That's the question that
we're gonna Google it. After
we can Google it. We established that's the best thing about now.
We can Google. Hey, Siri. Serious.
We're doing it right now. Yo, listen. So the one thing that I would go back into the time of like 1993, 1994. It would be around there when I was a young kid and I was just playing outside with my friends because that was my fun. We used to play basketball, baseball, hide and seek, manhunt. We used to make movies. We used to do different shit. I was setting up Home Alone traps for different people I didn't like in the backyard. That was my shit, man. That's the shit I was doing when I was young. And I think I was watching this TV shows I liked. I was going with my father. My father was managing different artists and stuff like that for music. So I was going to these big studios in New York. And it was a lot of fun, man. I was in clubs since I was like fucking 6 years old.
A documentary made by Jordan Peele? Oh, I got to see that.
Oh, this motherfucker make a documentary for anybody.
It was called I Was Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, it's called I Cut a Dick. I Detached. But yo, check it out, guys. This has been a great comeback for Live in the Line. As you guys can see, Live in the Line, you can talk about any damn thing. I didn't have like a lot of topics or anything like that. I wanted to just come back and enjoy conversation.
She got remarried.
Oh yeah,
DC, quit interrupting people. I'm sleepy.
Niggas don't never learn, bro. She won't do it to me though.
Imagine that. You be like, "Hi, I'm Lorena Bob." You be like, "Why does that sound so familiar?" I don't know. Let's go out.
Yo, listen, bro.
I'm sure she changed her name. Come on.
Yeah, she probably definitely changed her shit. But yo, guys, yeah, we have rocked out for the night. It's been almost going on 2 hours tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate everybody. Every time you come on, feel free to come hit me up any Sunday you want to come talk shit. We're gonna have a lot more dedicated episodes coming soon. We also got some nostalgia nights coming back as well, and there's gonna be some more games. I'm still doing the last lap challenge. Gotta put it together a little bit, and we're gonna have some more people coming on. But guys, before we get out of here, go ahead and quickly shout yourselves out, and then yeah, out for the night. Go ahead, Tara.
Hi again, it's me, Tara Michelle. You can find me on YouTube at Opinionated Sense, Instagram Opinionated_Sense, And then you can find me on Opulence Radio on my radio show, Truthfully Opinionated, Monday nights, 8 p.m. CST.
Awesome. Jen and Nat, go ahead, shout your stuff out.
You want me to go? Okay, yeah. So come on and check out our podcast, Another Day, Another Vagina. We're on YouTube. Go ahead and look us up and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be putting a new show out every Sunday. We're on TikTok, as we said before, Facebook, Instagram. So yeah, we'd love to have you check us out and see what you think about our podcast. Let us know.
Awesome. Yeah, congratulations to you guys. Glad you guys came back for your second season, man. You're seeing a lot of diminishing podcasts now. And big ups to people who are still doing it. We had a big conversation about that, me, DC, and a couple guys. Big ups to all the people who are still holding it down and still doing these podcasts. 4 years later, because most of us started around, COVID and all that shit or whatever. But DC, bro, shout your stuff out, man.
If you're looking for me, please don't. I got enough people looking for me right now. I'm trying to hide. But if you must, you can find me on What the Shit everywhere. Instagram, YouTube. Well, there's some 16 monitors you got. That's what it
Yup. Guilty pleasure.
Definitely watching some shit he ain't supposed to be watching 16 different ways. But if you're looking for me, please find me What the Shit everywhere except for Facebook, because Mark Zuckerberg don't want me to be the shit, so I'm the stuff there. But YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that, iHeart, Pandora, Spotify, What the Shit. Season 10 comes back April 3rd. This will be year 4 in July. I've been doing this too long. I've been supposed to retire like 20 times, but these motherfuckers won't let me go, so here I am.
That's right. Bring your ass on. That's right, bro. Pause. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but listen, guys. Listen, it's been a lot of fun. It feels good to be back on Sunday nights, having fun and talking it up, man. I love these group conversations. We just talk about anything. It doesn't matter, and I also love you guys' engagement in the chat. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Whatever you guys do on St. Patrick's Day, I don't do anything really. So I don't even wear green anymore. Remember that shit in school?
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna pinch me. You pinch me, we gonna have a problem.
Listen,
Oh yeah, I forgot they used to do that.
I forgot that too. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, you know what? Real quick, let me say happy birthday. My grandmother turned 78 today. She's a St. Patty's Day baby.
That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Wilma Jean.
And Tara, also big ups to your son and his book and everything. I got his book upstairs. I want my kids to do a review for it. We've been just doing a lot of shit recently, but I haven't forgotten.
Did you see his episode? You see him on that YouTube series?
I did watch it. Yeah, I saw when you posted it. That's so awesome.
He played his daddy so hard they actually let him guest star in it because he talked so bad about his cooking. I was cracking up.
That's awesome, yo. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to see big things happening for you guys over there. Definitely, guys, go check out everybody that's in the room today. And we will be back next week. I'm gonna have another live in the line. We'll have a couple more discussions, a little bit more topical, a couple videos that I've been watching that I kind of want to talk about. But until next time, guys, we're gonna stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and wake your ass up, go to work tomorrow, drink your coffee, do whatever you gotta do. I'm Brian B with the Beeline ENT, and we are out of here. Good night, guys. Have a great night.